Yo, welcome everybody to a new video, and today I want to showcase something pretty nice that I've been playing for about 2 days now, and that is God Castle on my blue stack, of course. The reason I want to show you guys is because this game is actually pretty fun. I've been playing for about, like I said, 2 days, and basically what I like to say is that the game is actually pretty fun. It's a little bit challenging, but once you got the stuff you need, you basically win all the time. So let's talk about the game in general, what you have to do and what you have not to do, basically. So basically this game is like a strategy-ish game where you actually get more attributes each waves, which means like on level 5 I get like the that's even level 5, yeah, I think it's level 5, which I get 6 of them. Normally we'll be getting like 1 or 2. And I get like the armor twice, which gives me the silver armor. I get 2 times the bow, which increases the attack speed. Then I also get the sword, aka the long sword, which increases the damage on the unit. And then I got the staff, which is perfectly fine with my prior, which you will see soon, for like dispel damage. Now, of course, you can also get this guy up, but since I saw we got 2 bows, I'll probably go with this guy, since I already got the 2 bows, which gives me the silver bow, aka the king bow, I think. We'll see. Now, Prior actually is level silver star, which is also the 3rd star level. This is Prior, this guy, girl, whatever, this elf, basically has perfectly balance, I would say, perfectly balanced ability, which deals 45 the normal attack, plus of course the spell damage, 39 or 390 damage, freezing the target and also nearby enemies within 2 range, which is actually pretty decent if I'm being honest. So yeah, this is also my favorite character, Hansi. She or he basically attacks pretty fast and does like not too much damage, which you can see here. Damage only 16 times 2. But once you level her or him up, I still have no idea what gender they are, then they get like a lot of damage, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, let's hop right into the wave 5 and we'll see if we can handle this. I only have 1 castle HP and looks like I cannot win. You can see it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. But since I got also gems, I can use my gems to revive. And that now normally gives me a... I'll do... redo, basically. And since I got the God Staff now... It's not really a God Staff, it's more like a upgraded version of the Silver Staff. I think it's King. Yeah, King Armor. So King Staff normally has 100%. Now increases the 60% also into that, which you can also see now the damage is now the instead of 390 it's now 1014, so in total she does like around 1000 and I think 59 damage, which is pretty cool. We can also get the marksman at some point, but not now. We can also give this guy the HP bonus, as you can see here, tier 2 26%. Pretty nice and decent, as I would say. Now, of course, we can also give this guy the bow, but I prefer this guy only having the sword, since the attack speed is actually pretty nice, and also this guy attacks 4 times in a row, which means 40 times 4, which is already 160, which is also pretty decent. Now, of course, we should be fine here, since Prior is now silver with the God Staff, which you can see here how overpowered that actually is. You see, 1059. All the enemies melted. Now the cool mechanic of this game is that you actually got Wandering Merchant and also a Devil's Sacrifice or whatever it's called. The deal basically gives you also an item. You can always look what you need, and I think I'm gonna get this guy up because it's better than nothing. There we go, trade complete. And I can also get a 5th enemy, but I don't think it's worth having another character here. Unless of course I get this guy. This guy is my highest level yet, I believe. By level 6. This guy basically attacks slow, which you can see here. Here's pretty, the bow item basically shows how much the attack speed, like I said before, is. So 40%, which means like from 0.71 would be 1 to 8 most likely. So that will be pretty nice for the attack speed. But this guy actually attacks pretty nicely. And yeah, no need to talk too much. Let's see if we can handle this wave, which we might possibly can easily do. Yeah, we can. Sadly, our Prior is down, but the tank is still alive, aka the Leonhard, and we still see that this is basically vibing. Of course, once we see that we have trouble, we can always go with this guy. Good thing is we also have this guy now on the silver, which means once we complete the second wave with the treasure icon, then we'll basically be fine. Look at that Prior with the W or MVP moment. Of course, you cannot choose when to use your little ability, but it's fine. There we go, look at that. Now Mara is also level 3, or as I always say, Silver Star. That game basically is to show how smart you are if you have a good RNGs, which sometimes takes years and years. And best of luck as usual. Now of course, we can always go for this guy, which we can do at some point, not for now. So I'm gonna get this guy up right about here. This guy has basically full map range if you put this guy right about here. But I prefer this spot here because this guy will also help the Leonhard and the Even, I think. Yep, Even is also a little bit of a tank if you upgrade him correctly, since he also has more HP than Leonhard at some point. But Leonhard also has the King Armor, which gives him more attack speed. So yeah, let's see if we can also beat this map, or not map, but this wave. Looks like we are vibing. However, Mara is basically our damage dealer, except Even and Prior. If Prior of course attacks with the skill. As you can see, we can also get a smelt item, which I already showed. And since we got the staff, I think it's time for me to go for this sword, the long sword, and give this to Mara. I could also wait it a little bit, because we also get here a sword, I think. No, no sword, okay, never mind. Would there be a sword? But all we get is a staff, armor, and bow. And same goes here, which is kinda annoying. But it's fine, doesn't matter. And looks like we indeed got the stuff that we need. Also this here sorts the stuff you need, which is fine by me. That's what I knew right away when I saw the designs, basically. Also here's my personal attribute on the enemies. Challenge 13. 50% enemy forces, which gives more enemies to your side. There's also the proposal. I couldn't go for that, since I already got enemy forces anyway. Yeah, I don't need this guy, so let's do this. And now everybody's on the Silver Star, which is pretty nice. And we also have a new rarity, which is the King God Staff, which increases 240% more spell damage, MP recovery or mana point recovery per attack plus 5, extra spell power 40%, which you can see here. Usually it would be 200%, and now it's 240 because again 40% more attack power, and also slow down the target enemy's attack speed by 30, which is actually pretty decent. Now of course, once we actually get this guy to a star as well, and we are Gucci, this guy will also get the armor every single time because this guy's the tank, unlike Even. But we can also get Even the tank at some point. But you can see I'm giving Aramis, that's his name, or the bow, aka the attack speed, because this guy basically is a heavy damage dealer, except of course Mara, but we'll see later why I'm doing that in the first place. Now this guy is also level 4, aka 2 silver stars, but he's still not as good as you might be thinking. Of course, we'll see how much damage at the end Aramis does. Before it was like, I think 600, now it should be 1000, yeah. So basically attack speed is definitely pretty decent. And now since this guy also has the silver star, which does now 211 more damage, this guy also deals now with the headshot the 349 damage more, basically. So once his mana is filled, it will do damage by 1.6 times more damage, basically, which is also pretty decent. Let's see, he did just a headshot. Let's find out if he actually did the damage increase. Yep, he's basically now the best damage dealer. So that's also pretty nice. I'll keep on trying to get like people to get levels beyond 5 stars basically, because you can see here the enemy also have the gold stars, which is the level 6, or yeah, no, it's level 5, and then level 6. I do believe there's also a level 7 and 8, and that's probably the highest level you can get, but I'm not certain. Now our boy Aramis gets a King God Bow, which obtains silver when defeating enemies, +2, MP recovery per attack, +5, and also recovery 30 MP when he attacks somebody, which is actually pretty decent. Or not attacks someone, he actually gets 30% MP every start of the round, which is actually pretty decent. So we got already 2 King Gods bow and staff, which is pretty nice. Prior will of course will be our main dealer or damage dealer, and the Aramis will always be our main attack damage dealer, because Aramis with the attack speed is more than good actually. That's why I hope for the best that we get Aramis to level basically 6 at some point. So yeah. We can play another 5 rounds and I will tell you if I should also upload this or not. But this game basically is definitely pretty cool, I like that. Also we can get this guy here to the King Armor, God Armor, which provides HP train attack damage by 80%, and also mighty block 3 times, which is actually pretty decent. So let's get all the stuff, and looks like Mara also has gotten to level 5. So we got Leonhard even and Mara to level 5, and those level 4, and those 3, Hansi, Briar, and Aramis to level 3, which is actually still pretty decent. Especially when Aramis is the only guy actually deals a lot of damage. You can see here Mara actually deals more damage because, of course, higher damage or higher star level. However, you can see Aramis will now take care of everything because he's basically in the back row, and that's basically how good Aramis actually is. We can also get a God Staff, which is definitely decent. I do not have a second of those King Staff, which is not good. That is fine. I'm looking if I can get another thing. No, I cannot. But I'm gonna get it anyway. That's all I need. Let's get this guy up here. Give Mara the good old sword. This guy gets the bow. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. You can see I'm still trying to get the people to level 5 if mostly possible. And that usually will help me a lot. Of course, Aramis is the best damage dealer for early game. Later around, if you have money, if you have scrolls, you can actually, you can basically try your luck in your summoning. But it's not worth if you already got this much here, which is fine. But yeah, at round 17 I get 11 instead of 16, I think it was. So that's kinda hideous, but it's fine. We also need to get a second Amaris at some point. But I prefer always having one. So let's see. we get a bow. That's cool. Which means we get a god bow. So that's pretty cool. Now, of course, you can see we also have no space anymore. And since you cannot dismantle this, we can actually do this. Dismiss, but since I want the Amaris to be level 6 or 5 basically, since it's God Tsar, I want only Amaris at this point. And also Leonard. Leonard is good, and also Priya. Those three are the main points basically. Oh yeah, look at that, that's pretty good. Even go away. That's nice, and looks like we cannot, so I'm gonna spend it once more, and the luck has turned around. So we can also dismiss this one, or we can also dismiss this guy for 16, but it's not worth, especially when I got the bow in here. So let's find out if we can finish this off, which might be a possibility for a yes, because again Prior does, so right. Hopefully the game still runs. Yes, it does, perfect. So if your game actually crashes, then you're basically fine, but you have to restart the round, which is kinda annoying, but it's fine, it's fine. Not like it will change anything, especially when nobody dies. Now we got 220 server, but I don't really need the server, so we can go for this guy. Actually, you know what? I'm trying something. Oh yeah, that's what I'm waiting for, baby. Now of course, you can also get a Prior to God Star, which is of course level 5. Now the damage will be increasing immensely, especially the spell damage. I already got Prior to like 2 King God Stars, which increases her damage immensely, like a lot. So yeah, we can also give Prior this God Staff, doesn't really matter. You can see it increases the spell damage quite a lot, which is pretty cool. I don't see anything else being used for except this guy as well. Yep. Let's find out if we can defend. Of course it's only 3000, but you can see the area damage of Prior is just amazing. Let's see, can we get a God Staff? No, we cannot, which is not great. But we can get a second bow, the second King God bow. And we can see that this guy has 275 attack speed, which increases also the attack speed here. So that's pretty cool. So he slows down the enemy, earns more silver when defeating enemies, I meant. So he gets 2 silver when defeat enemies, covers 5 MP per attack, recovers 30 MP whenever the round starts, or when the lobby basically. He gets another extra attack speed and gets another silver when defeating enemies, which means we get like 4 silver, which is cool. So let's find out if we can get the Leonard also to level 5, which we do. And this guy has the tank Magnificent, I would say. It's actually insane how much we got. Now, since we got nothing to do, since it's the last round, I think we're more than fine to do this. This guy also has to get a staff, because he also deals good damage when it comes to not activity, but spells. That's cool. I don't see anything useful. Yep, and yep, alright. Which is fine by me. Let's see, can we defend this? And you can see HP got shredded. So yeah, this is King God Castle. If you're new to my channel, you can always feel free to subscribe. This is only like a video to showcase why I'm playing this game and why you should also play this game if you are watching this video, of course. pretty fun game mode. Fun game. You can see here my highest level are those 4 basically. But basically on hardest the highest because more hero info, whatever it's called. So yeah. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as usual, I'll see you guys in the next video. This video will be dropped out in about maybe 5 PM today, since I'm recording at 2 PM. But yeah, it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys as usual in the next video. Peace out.